Hi. So we are recording this video to cover one quick Zapier automation. So basically the case is that let's say I have a bunch of emails. So let's say I book my co-working, and then when I'm booking that, I'm getting an invoice from them, and that invoice needs to go into a folder so that at the end of every week I'm able to reconcile all of them and then put them in a folder, or upload them somewhere for whatever purposes. Or let's say you are putting it up for reimbursement or something like that, or just simple account keeping. Yeah, so that is the use case, so that we don't have to always come here, click on the email, go to the invoice, download it, and then move it into a folder wherever you want. So in that case, number one thing that we did, so I already have my Google Drive folder over here. Number one thing that we did, we were able to convert our search into like our manual search into a Google search filter. So we are using this. I'll show you how you can do it if I go and get off all of this. So basically, I know always the email comes from this particular email. Let me copy this then. Yeah, let me copy this. And I also see that the subject has a pattern. It will always start with invoice. I can go here in the from. I'll just mention that email, that hey, the email should be from this particular email address. Click here, and the subject always has invoice. So I click on invoice, and let's add a hyphen as well. But let's remove it. It's completely fine. Then we click on search, and you're able to get this. In this case, so this is working so far, right? Now, next thing, copy this particular part. Next thing, we have this folder. So eventually we want, whenever the email comes in, take out the attachment, put it into this folder, and that's it. What will we do? We have Zapier in front of us. Let's quickly create a Zap. So we'll click over here, start from scratch, click here. There is a way we can use Zapier's Copilot to make it over here. We can, save some time and create over there as well, but it's completely fine. Let's go the manual way for this particular video, and in the trigger. First of all, even before getting into all of this, first of all, what we need to do is we need to figure out, hey, whether my workflow is even automatable or not. How will you figure that out, right? So in that case, I'll quickly show you. So in that case, you can just Google, one second. Yeah. So you can Google this Zapier.com apps, and you can open this particular link where Zapier has basically listed all the apps that are that can be automated. Certain actions can be automated using Zapier. So what will happen, um think of it like, what is the flow like, right? Number one, whenever an email comes, where is the email coming to your Gmail? So we have to check, can I start my automation when an email is coming? Oh, sure, let's check it out. We'll go over here, we'll find Gmail. It's pretty popular, so it's coming right over here. Else you can just search, and it comes over here. Let me click on this, and let's say, so any automation has two parts: trigger and an action. So let's scroll down to find triggers and actions. We need a trigger, we need a starting point, so click on triggers. Over here, what will happen, you have new label, new labeled email, new email matching search. This is the one that we want. If we do not put this, we'll have to use new email, and for every random email that is coming in, this automation will run. We don't want that. We want new email matching search. So this is good enough. Therefore, our initial point is automatable. We are not done yet. Next thing we'll check, let me duplicate this thing. Next thing we check, we just have to download that particular attachment and upload it to a Google Drive folder. In that case, we already have the folder created. In that case, what will happen? We need an upload action, right? Let's check it out. What if I scroll up, and if you want to go back, or you can click on explore apps. You click here, you can search for Google. This could be done using Outlook, um, and OneDrive, SharePoint, whichever you want. That is also available, but I am doing this on Google. So let's scroll down, and we'll find action. Now we're finding an action because we are not starting the automation. In the middle of the automation, we are doing something. That is an action. Over here, we see delete file, copy file, export file, and upload file. Basically, we have it available. Awesome. So now we know majorly the major actions. Ideally, you just need these two actions, but let's see how we achieve this within Zapier. So I come back over here. and my trigger, click here, find Gmail. For me, I have already pinned it, so it comes right on the top. When I click on this, yes, awesome. So this is what we are working with. So trigger event was new email matching search. Let me just search for that. Yeah, new email matching search. So this is your trigger. Click on that. My account is already connected over here. If you do not see that, what you will have to do, you will have to click over here and just click on this. You might see a connect button or an add connection, something like that. Just click over there, log in with your Gmail, you're all set. Go into continue. What are our search keywords? This is where we will paste what we copied from here. It is gone, but I already copied that, so I'll just simply paste it over here. Basically, the filter you were able to come up over here, this from was no reply and the subject was invoice. You clicked on search. The moment you click on search, this text that you see, you have to copy this. I copied it here and I go to my Zapier and I just basically paste it over here. That's it. Then click on continue. Now you can actually test it. Every single trigger, every single action you're able to test. Click on test. It was able to pull 3 records. Let's see which one is this. If I open this thing, to my email, yes, coming from or something. This is all fine. Okay. Subject, headers, like to, from. Um, is there the body? I don't need the body basically. So far we are done for the first trigger part. You can click over here and you can actually scroll down and you can just find over here whatever you want to find, right? How will you know that this is the email that you have? For example, let's come to our email. We have INVH. Let me open this email. Yeah, let me copy this particular ID. I copied it. Go over here and you can simply search. Basically, by default, it picks up the latest records that you have. I am able to pull in over here. I can see there are 8 occurrences or 8 results. One of them is coming over here. Yeah. So it's in the subject. I am basically done. I am happy that, okay, this is working so far. Next thing, click on continue. Next thing, what we need to do, we need to upload it to Google Drive. We'll go on Google Drive. The action we had was upload. One second. Yeah. If I go to actions, yeah, upload file was the action. Go back to Zapier. Click on action event, find upload. You can scroll down and find also. Click on upload. Again, same thing you have to do with your own account. Go into account, click on the button. It will, just follow the steps and it should be done. Click on continue. Over here, which drive? My drive, right? So I'll have to select that over there. It's optional by default unless you're on an organization that has multiple drives, and this should be fine. If you are on an organization with multiple drives, you have to select one. Then folder, I have this folder, my HP invoices. There are 2 ways to do this thing. Number one, you can copy this particular ID of the folder from here, or let's not do that. Let's come back and we are able to, let's say, click on my HP invoices and let's say, yeah, all that is there. I have this particular folder all connected. Next thing, we do not want it to be converted to anything. Now we have to select which is the file that you want to move over here. So we will have to, in Gmail, how it works, you click over here, you click on the plus button, then we will have to try to find the file. Number one, basically it comes as either attachment or file. Let's try with file first. We have file name. These are not the ones that we are looking for. Then you can try with attachment one, attachment. So ideally, this is the file that you would like to upload. But this process will not always work for you. The problem is that there can be multiple attachments, and if there are multiple attachments, you won't always know is the one that I want is attachment 1 or 2 or whichever else. But currently, so far we are done. Let's just click on attachment 1 over here. This attachment 1 attachment. When it says exists but not shown, meaning majorly in major case and in majority of the cases, it's a file. So therefore it cannot preview that over here. You have your text, you have your numbers and everything, but the file is not previewed over there. All attachments also something you can find over there, but let's go with attachment 1 attachment. I don't want conversion. File name, if you put, it's fine. If not, it will just pick from by the file name itself. We are able to see the file name over here if I scroll down, and this is the invoice ID, which is completely fine. Let's come back to our Zapier. Click on continue. Nothing else you need to touch. It's completely fine. Click on continue and just test it out. It says sending a file to Google Drive, and now we have a data out section as well in the desktop, meaning data in, meaning in this folder put this file. Data out means, hey, I have put this file. Basically, we package that, hey, this is the folder ID, and this is the name of the folder that you have to put the file in. This is the file, package it, send to Google Drive. Google Drive receives it, hey, okay, I have to do this thing. I have done this thing, but I have to respond back to you. What will I say? I will basically say that, hey, okay, I uploaded this file. Now this file has an ID, and this file has a URL and a bunch of other stuff. Let me package it all together and send this back to you. Then Zapier opens it and shows it in front of us. Over here, we are able to see the ID, and we are also able to see what file was there, and then who's the owner. Parent basically means the parent folder. Let me open the Google Drive folder, and the file is there. This is a very simple automation we just covered. Majorly we are done. You can also do one thing. Let's say this is done, and later if you want to connect it to a Google Sheet, and you want, hey, let me have a Google Sheet where I'm maintaining all of these invoices, and also this invoice, this ID came on this date, came from this person or this vendor, um, and has been uploaded in this particular folder, and here is the link. You can click on the link in the Google Sheet, and it will directly open that particular file for you. If you want that, just search for URL, and over here you will find a bunch of these. Over here what you need is, basically you can either use a download URL, or I think there used to be a link as well. Just a moment. Yeah, there's a self link that you can use, or you can also use this alternate link. Maybe I'll gonna create another video that we'll cover this in that, but you can use this alternate link to, if I open this for you, go to this particular link, let's see what happens. Directly I'm able to see the invoice, the file that was uploaded. So this is something that you can do. Very quick automation, saves a bunch of time here and there. Once you're done, you can simply give it a name, invoice uploader. Let's say auto invoice uploader. Press enter, you are done, and you click on publish. Once you're done with that, every time a new email comes in, you will be able to see that, hey, all of those emails have all of those invoices, and those have been moved into this particular folder. Yeah, that was the first kind of an automation that we tried. Next time we'll try, to add a bunch of more complexity into it, like the Google Sheet example I mentioned. Basically, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye.